we got the Aatrox game on the way. Might be a remake. Someone on the enemy team disconnected. Hoping it's not, and everyone's in the game. Because it'll be a real pain in the hooch to play against the team that's going to remake. But that being said, we're playing Aatrox first game. I do have most of my mastery points in Aatrox, and we're building Bruiser because I think that's the build most people would want. The build on Aatrox is generally take Sundered Sky Spirit Surgeon, fighting Olaf, so the health and the heal is going to be very good. Aatrox's level 1 is notoriously weak. That's one thing that I know. You kind of just want to give the enemy prior if you can and make sure you don't get hit by the Olaf axes. He's hard shoving the wave. Well, slow pushing, technically. But my goal right now is just to farm up and not die, basically. One thing that you can tell, though, is the skill level of an Olaf player can usually be determined on how they throw their axes. Because if you don't know, Olaf's axe is one of the few abilities in the game where you can absolutely choose the distance you want the axe to travel. It's not like Tryndamere E or any other ability that must travel a set distance. It can just travel as much distance as. This might seem bad, but it's actually perfectly fine for me because he's essentially just giving me a free freeze. I'm gonna take W just in case he tries to shove, to push into me. Fucked up. I'm gonna poke him a bit, get myself back up to full HP, and then try thin out the wave a bit so it doesn't crash because Aatrox is extremely bad at farming level. I mean, this is fine. I don't know why he's letting me poke him. Sure. That's unlucky, he's lagging. That works. I thought he was about to hit that on me with ping. Also, because he's poking me with Q, Q is like Olaf's second highest damage source after his auto attack. So when his Q is down, is roughly the time when you can start pressuring him. I've got level 4, I've got a wave that's pushing. I don't think I'm gonna crash. I'm gonna slow push this wave, and then hopefully that will give the enemy minions enough time so I can crash on them. He is lagging quite badly. I low-key want to poke him, but it's gonna be hard. Wow, Aatrox W. So, if you guys don't know, Aatrox W used to rely on it works as a tether. And a tether, if you haven't played League of Legends before, is an unbreakable chain that will always go to fruition, assuming you let the chain do its timer. The difference between tethers and straight line abilities, so other tethers in the game are like Fiddlesticks. Fiddlesticks W is a tether. I don't know what he's doing. Sorry for interrupting. So other tethers in the game are like Fiddlesticks W, LeBlanc E, Bled Q. These are all tethers. And a while ago, Riot changed the tick rate of the server, which very badly affected a lot of tethers. Aatrox W used to be notoriously broken, and by broken I don't mean good. I mean it physically broke the game because the way the tether worked is regardless of whether the champion was inside or outside the hitbox of the W, the tether would still pull. And that's obviously quite bad because you don't want the tether to pull if it's not meant to. Lost his axe. Probably gonna try on away now. But after the update, Aatrox W does not pull anymore, and there was a very long meme with Nail and people screaming that. It's just an unfortunate result of the game being better and healthy. You can still get the W to pull reliably. It does require you to hit a lot of abilities. Okay, he got those auto attacks. I don't think he realizes that I kill him my next W. To be fair, it's kind of rough because he is lagging. I think I'm gonna be Yeah, I said I'm going Bruiser this game. Yeah, there you go. That's a perfect example. So old W would have put pull there because the game tick rate would not have been fast enough to account for the W to pull, basically. I can't believe that hit me. He should be low enough to where I should be able to just dive him. Although Olaf is a tricky one. Fighting against him is kind of similar to fighting against stuff like Tryndamere, where once they have their level 6, they become significantly more powerful. Yeah, I think I'm just going to recall him. If he tries to stop my recall, I'm going to. But he might have. That was my bad. I forgot he had flash. That was a bit goofy of me. I think I go this. Two armor, maybe? I'm eventually going to want to build... I go this. That was my bad. I played that very poorly. So, obviously, you've seen other people do these type of games. But like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna play every single character in the game top lane, easy. But I bet you haven't seen someone who's shit at the game, dude. I am very bad at the game. I'm so bad at the game, in fact, that I forgot to take off the now playing from my stream on Twitch, which I haven't streamed in a while because my current Wi-Fi is pretty bad. Yeah. But yeah, Aatrox. I have majority of my games in Aatrox. He's not incredibly good top lane right now. In fact, got his highest win rate in the jungle. But even there, he's not. Olaf is going for flat damage. Still pushing into him. One thing with Olaf is once his axe disappears at level 1, he's got about 3 seconds or 4 seconds. Okay? So if Olaf throws his axe at you to poke you, he's got about 3 seconds after the axe disappears off screen where he can't use it again. Once those 3 seconds disappear, he can use the axe again. But yeah, with Aatrox, if you're quite new to the champion, your Q cooldown decreases based on how many levels of the Q you use. So he's got, kind of like Riven, he's got 3 Qs. If you don't use your Q2 and 3, at levels 8, you've got about 3 seconds before you can use your Q again. At level 9, it's 1 second. So you can literally go Q, don't do anything, poke, don't do anything, poke, Q. But here I'd kind of just want to poke him. He's used his Q. I'm at 4 seconds. He's going to try and run me down now because he's picked it up. Also, if he waits a couple seconds before picking up his Q again. That was my bad again. What am I doing, man? Such an idiot for taking that fight. Well, all those of you that also don't know, the reason Olaf Q is so powerful is because it shreds armor and it's like 30% slow. So just altered them. I'm paying very poorly. It's fine though. This is actually just me baiting him into getting a shutdown, obviously. I'm totally not just going to be walked down by this guy who realistically fucking iron. I need to stop playing champions that are like difficult. I need to find the champion that's disgustingly overpowered and just fucking spam them like a. Because that's the only way you win nowadays. You either play a ranged champion or you spam champions like a fucking ape. This guy is playing quite well though. He's playing quite safe. When his Q is down, he's not really going for poke. I need to go for anti-heal actually. Part of Olaf's passive is when he's low level, he actually the lower his health is, the higher his HP gets, the more health he gets. W gives him lifesteal. Generally speaking, his ultimate cooldown I'm pretty sure is also lower than mine, but if he times his ultimate correctly, probably going to have it again by the time. He is very good though. I don't think this guy's plat. I think he's a higher rank than he's. Yeah, I told you. Like I said, I'm just baiting him. If he used the Q there more, he would have killed me. But yeah, that's the trick with Olaf. You just want to run away. That was actually a skill mistake on his side, basically, because he didn't place his Q correctly. It actually ended up screwing him over quite badly because 90% of the skill check you have when you play Olaf is do you know how and where to throw your Qs to get the highest DPS? If the answer to that question is no, well, you're shit out of luck. You're probably going to die. Cool. On a back here, Olaf is going to be in lane in about 3 seconds, maybe. We're almost the Sundered Sky. This game is going better than I initially thought it was. This and then. My goal this game is essentially to become as tanky as possible. Olaf is building towards lifesteal. Be annoying. It probably means I'm going. Lifesteal is going to be huge this game because we've got one lifesteal, 3 lifesteal, 4 characters with lifesteal. So any form of grievous wounds this game is going to be absolutely. I fucked up. Got his Q. We both got quest. Up. Let my Q come back and heal. I fucked up again. Also, if you're new to League and for some reason you're watching this video, 1, thank you. 2, you should probably go watch someone who's significantly better than me. And 3, if you're ever having issues farming under tower, the tower in League of Legends will always hit the minion that's closest to it, not. This guy cheating? What the fuck? Don't know if he's waiting for Briar or not. Why would you bait me like that, bro? I just hard shoved the wave for no reason, man. What the hell? What was that bait, dude? Hello? Yeah? Oh, she went mid. Low key, the only reason I went Aatrox this game is because I saw Brioche mid. There you go, pulled. Also, Aatrox W deals damage when it goes out and when it pulls. That's why you kind of. He's probably going to stay. Wait out his ultimate. Nah, he might use his TP here. If he does that, that's actually a really good outcome. Because it means he can't TP bot lane on. Okay, he's not. And I lost the fucking. He did TP. Good poke. I could kill him, but I'm scared he's going to have his ultimate. Picked up his axe, so it's back off cooldown. I need to bait his axe into the minions, basically. He went full stride breaker. Interesting. I need to stay, otherwise I lose a whole wave. Not just a whole wave, the tower as well. Cool. I can back. It's probably gonna shove the wave before I get back, but having Sundered Sky here is gonna be just way too important. Just this. After TP, just so he doesn't get the power. I fucked up. Bro, how are we losing mid-wave, brother? What? He's gone. What do you want us to do? Canceling ulters like a more. Honestly, I don't even need to fight him. If I fight him, he'll just heal. Let's go. Sorry for not talking. But that's pretty good. That's a decent outcome. I generally think the only reason I won that is because I have previous wounds. I've already stopped 450. Not as much as I thought I was going to, but he's building wrong. Realistically, he should have gone the lifesteal item because if he took lifesteal, I would have never been able to kill him. Perfect. I get tower, and then we go. I'm debating if I want to go Eclipse or Shojin here. Might get greedy and push the wave. I fucked up. No, he gets attack speed when he's low on health. That's so cringe. I'd flash the entire time. Oh, that was so dumb of me, bro. That was really, really bad. I low-key want to try Ravenous on Aatrox. I low-key do want to try Ravenous. Do we go Ravenous on Aatrox? You know what? Aatrox builds are so random nowadays that Ravenous might work. Like, go maybe take Ravenous into Cleaver for the armor shred, and then finish Executioners into. No, I can't go Cleaver if I go this. Ah, but the other item is so much worse. You know what? I actually think that's the play. I go Ravenous Hydra into Spirit Surgeon and finish Mortal Reminder. That's the build for this game. I ping that I've got 4 minutes for my TP. I don't know why the Diana felt the need to push the wave after being, 7-1 and setting me back, fighting against the Olaf. I'd even try go what's it called? Stridebreaker instead to deal with champions like Kale and Briar who can just run me down. It would be nice if instead of just taxing the wave and running away, you actually came to help. What am I? I've tried. I've tried Ravenous first item on Aatrox before, and it didn't go too well. The 65 AD is nice, but the lack of survivability is really bad. We win that, bro. Look at what I've got. That was really good. Nice little triple kill for us. There, it was all about target control. I knew I wasn't going to be able to kill the Olaf, so there was no point trying to play for the Olaf there. My goal there was just to make sure that my team doesn't die for no. Got Ravenous Hydra now. Good. The reason I went Ravenous here is because I basically wanted to have an item Oh man, I failed. I finished Mortal Reminder here. No, I want health, so I'm going Spirit Surgeon. That's what the plan. I'm going bot lane because I don't have T. Got ult in 16 seconds. My main goal is to blow up and then act like I don't know nobody. Get. I Kale is here somewhere. Kale champ. By the way. Wait. I don't know. What am I looking? Looking top lane to see if I'll offer shot. I also don't kind of want to be put up by myself. I'm strong enough to where I should be able to at least 1v2. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. It's fine. We don't need to talk about it. I think my team is far enough ahead to where they can just 4v5. That is rough. Why are we... I'm not gonna pay attention to my team. They picked a bad fight and are blaming me for it for some reason. They could clearly see that I was taking Tower's bot lane, but apparently to them fighting is tricky. I could also say fighting 4v5 is very silver of you, I agree. When we have 0 waves pushed out and the enemy team is about to take all of our tier 2s, I do think that fighting there is extremely silver. I'm coming mid to fight now. Wow, it's almost like you shouldn't have fought the first time. Okay. That's fun. Wow, isn't it just crazy that when you guys don't go and fight 5v1, you win or something? I don't know. Oh, damn, bro, this is coming in clutch, not gonna lie. That is coming in super clutch. Okay, Ravenous might be a good build. and then we finish this, right? If I sell this, do I have enough? That seems worth it. That seems like a... Cool. I'm going to go here, help top lane, and then I'm going to... Excuse me. Damn, you know what? I didn't think this was going to be a good game, but actually turned out to be a pretty good. Do I beat him level 1v1? I don't know if I do. I know he can't stop my TP though, which is a good thing. Obviously, unless he kills me. Do they need me? I'm gonna keep an eye in case. Oh, stupid. I fucked up the... Wow. I don't know how or why, but I just did not take any damage there. Yeah, bro, come. Oh. Go, bro. Yo, Ravenous on Aatrox might be a fucking build, bro. I need to try this in my other games. The extra lifesteal is nice. Drain tanks are kind of like the name of the game right now, especially with the Omnibam. Like, I know there aren't technically any real drain tanks in the game because you, generally speaking, one-shot plasma. But this feels better. Also, I do have a good team here. Like, this isn't just me. I have a genuinely... Oh, she's dead. Wow, I suck, bro. Whatever, okay. That was a bit rough. Kinda wish I wasn't the only one alive right now. That'd be kind of cool. I'm sure they fucked everything here. Cool. I've got Molder Reminder and then final item. F stance maybe. Actually, maybe this. This has slow resist, right? Yeah. I feel like this is the play here. I either need to slow them or I need to not be slowed by them. I think that's a pretty decent shout. How much do I need to? 611. Going to give me the wolves. Oh, I need 2100. I'm gonna take any of the big jungle monsters, but I'm gonna try and stop Olaf. See. Got TP here. Worst thing that can happen is Olaf turns around and like. Also, if you are going to play Olaf, don't crit Olaf. Do not play what he's playing. Bruiser. Bruiser's not good. He will not kill anyone post like 10 minutes of the game. really good Bruiser Aatrox game. I actually think Bruiser Aatrox is really good, especially with this build. If you get ahead, it's going to be amazing to play. I'm practically unkillable at this point. Like when I can heal this much, like it just doesn't matter. G's plus 50, good game. You know what? This might make for a good first video. Let's go.